To everyone who is saying, blah, 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 you shouldn't be making fun of the queen. This is not the time, blah, 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 blah. I want to share with you a perspective. You see, when I heard about the queen's passing, my first reaction wasn't, oh my God, she passed, or shock, or she was 96 years old. Okay. So that wasn't it. It wasn't like she died in some crazy accident or some tragic event or something like that. She was old. Secondly, the thing is, when these types of things happen, as an Indigenous person or as a person of color, we always have to brace ourselves for the inevitable conversation that's going to follow something like this. The Queen had direct responsibility when it comes to the residential and boarding schools all throughout Canada that ended the lives of tens of thousands of children and helped eradicate culture and assimilate Indigenous people. I knew that conversation was going to come. And despite anyone who may be in a space where they're not wanting to talk about it or think about it, we were going to have to talk about it and think about it. And sadly enough, unfortunately, a part of our humor, Indigenous humor, Native humor, comes from trauma and resiliency. Our reaction to things is to joke about it. Our reaction to things are to make light of something like this because it softens the blow. And you may not understand it and you may not agree with it, but it doesn't change the fact that that's always going to be our gut reaction to things. And quite honestly, anyone who has that much responsibility in the continued cultural genocide of Indigenous people, just does not have my sympathy. I remember the children, and I see the children in this situation. So I can deal with it however I want. Because you try to wipe my culture off of the face of the earth, I get to make fun of you. Rant over.